Hello everyone, this is my latest vintage Chic scents haul. This was her vintage VCS Restock, and I got 2 samplers, a loaf, blossom squares, 4-pack, and my sample. So let's get started. I have Rose's Powder Room, and I think that one is peach, lavender, and bergamot, I think it was. So let's smell it. I definitely smell lavender. It's a little herbal, but I definitely smell like I think a peach. Yeah, like on the bottom, I definitely smell more peach. But it's definitely an herbal lavender, so it's not really my favorite, but it's not bad. I was actually surprised because, I mean, I haven't sniffed any of these, but when I saw which one I had, I'm like, well, it says Rose's Powder Room. You would expect like roses and a powdery baby smell, so I was a little confused, but it definitely smells better than that would have. So, alright, next up is War of the Worlds, and this is in a purple and a gray, and War of the Worlds is Serendipity, Fruity Loops, Marshmallow. There were a couple that I wanted to get, but this is the one that I thought I would want more of. And I was right. I smell the serendipity because you smell the cherries, and I don't know if I smell coconut, but I always smell her marshmallow. Like, if you didn't tell me I had marshmallow in it and I smelled this, I would know it's marshmallow, and if you gave me this in another vendor's, I would most likely be able to say it's VCS because it's a specific marshmallow, in my opinion. And then I smell, it's more fruity than my usual citrusy kind of Fruit Loops, but I definitely smell that as well. So I'm very glad I got this. Kind of wish I could have gotten the larger amount, but definitely glad I got a double. Or I got that plus there's one of these has of roses. Then I got Party Like It's 1985, which is lemon coconut butter cookie, blueberry cobbler Jackie O. I mean, it's blueberry, lemon, bakery goodness. Obviously I was getting that. I think I have a rose in it and I really liked it. I think I gave it like 6 hearts or something like that, so I haven't melted it, of course, because I didn't have enough of it to, and that smells really good. I wonder if this is like a different formula, because I always smell this smells a little different than the other formula. It doesn't feel like it though. It's not super strong at the moment, but it was poured pretty recently, so, but I definitely love it. Like, I'm trying to figure out if I can smell what I'm smelling. When I have it in the bag, I can smell it better. I definitely smell the blueberry and the marshmallowy bakery, but I can smell the lemon. It's just not very strong. It's more like lemon coconut than just straight up lemon. So it was really good, and I'm glad I got more of it. Then I had to get Princess of Monaco. I've actually melted some of this. I melted a heart, and I'm like, well, not a heart. I melted a quarter of a rose, and it smelled so good, and I just knew I needed more of it. So Princess of Monaco is lemon marshmallow. Or lemon curd marshmallow. Either way, it's lemon and marshmallow. This is just a plain Jane loaf, so it's nothing super fancy. It's got some glitter on it because it's got to throw glitter on there. You can see that. Probably can't see it. Horrible lighting as per usual. And it smells so good. It's so simple, but it smells so good. It's a tart, sweet lemon, and then that marshmallow. I smell more lemon than marshmallow, but it's not an overwhelming citrus scent. It's just very well mixed, and I love that, and I knew I needed tons of it. Now I just need beehive in like a large amount, and then I'm probably good for a while. Yeah, no one believes me. Alright, I'm gonna take out the samplers, and I'll be right back. And this is the 2014 in review sampler. I hadn't been buying that long, so it was nice to see a couple of these. Some of them I already have the sense of, but there were ones that I like, so I didn't mind getting more of them. So let's get started. We have An Affair to Remember, which is watermelon cotton candy frosting, and she is a dusty pink and a bright pink. It actually smells really good. Like, you can smell that cotton candy frosting, that really sweetness. I actually could smell cotton candy this time. Like, you almost never smell cotton candy, but I can actually smell it. And then the watermelon is almost bubblegum watermelon. So that's really good, because I like more of the bubblegum watermelon than just regular watermelon, I think. Then we have Asphalt Jungle, which is agave lime margarita strawberry, and that is a kind of a dusty green and a light purple. And this one has a hint of a powderiness to it, but it smells fresh. It smells citrusy. I don't know if I'm getting any strawberry. I'm getting more like a fresh lime, maybe strawberry. Maybe there's something else in there, so it's not just, you know, fresh lime. But that one actually smells pretty good. That was one I was worried about because I wasn't sure if the margarita was going to smell alcohol-y, because she does have champagne and that one does smell alcohol-y to me, which is weird because that's the only one that I've ever smelled that smelled like alcohol. Then we have Beverly Hills Hotel, which is just strawberry raspberry guava, and that is in a beautiful light green and pink. So simple but so yummy. You can smell the strawberry. You can smell, well, I can smell, I don't know why I keep saying you. I smell strawberry, and I would say the raspberry it's more of the tart raspberry. I don't know if it smells so much the raspberry, it's just the tartness. I would say it's more of a sweet and tart than like the guava gives it that freshness to it. So I like that one very much. And of course that would be a great blender for so many things. Alright, then we have The Great Pumpkin. I guess these are ones that premiered in 2014 that were like hits or something. I don't know, because obviously Great Pumpkin is a weird one for spring, summer. But that's a nice bright orange and then a lighter orange on the back. And, oh sorry, pumpkin layer cake cream cheese frosting. But it actually smells really good. I mean, definitely it's a fall scent for me, because some things I can melt all year round, but this is something that I would only be able to melt when it's warmer, because this warms me up just smelling it. But it actually smells like pumpkin pie filling and cream cheese frosting, but the cream cheese, it's there, and it's definitely doing something for it, but it doesn't smell sour to me. But on the other hand, I like sugar milk, so I couldn't specifically say. I probably don't have the nose for it. If you don't like sugar or milk, I wouldn't be helpful for you. Then we have Hawaii 5-0, which is wild berry mousse, strawberry raspberry guava birthday cake. And that is a beautiful bright pink and purple. And I already have this one. This one, I'm fine getting another one, because I love that wild berry mousse. My face was in this when I was saying that. Ah, so good. You could smell that strawberry raspberry guava like you could for the Beverly Hills Hotel, but you could also smell that wild berry mousse. It has that, you know, that deep berry thing going for it, and then they got the sweetness from the strawberries, and then the birthday cake gives it a little bakery, but it's definitely more the thick, heavy berries, and then some bakery. So I was very glad to have more of this. Then we have His Girl Friday, which is coconut orange cream cotton candy frosting. And that is a beautiful aqua teal color and orange. I know that's a teen's colors, but I'm not sure who. So fine. I mean, I love the movie, and the scent is awesome too. You smell the orange cream. It smells like an orange creamsicle, but like really sweet. And I think I could smell the coconut, but like if I wasn't told that it was in there, I probably wouldn't say that. But it does smell like more than just orange creamsicle. It's definitely a more complex version. So that was really good as well. Then we have Little Briar Rose, which is green apple pomegranate cotton candy. And that is a beautiful pink. That's like one of my favorite pinks. I mean, you can't see it well because the lighting is atrocious. This is the colors of spring right here. This is like got a little bit of purple in the pink. Ugh, I wish you could see the colors, the proper colors, because this is just such a beautiful color. And this beautiful spring green. Ugh. And then it smells awesome. It almost smells like a shampoo I used to have when I was a little girl. It doesn't smell shampoo-y. It's just literally that's the scent that it has. You can smell the pomegranate, and it's a good pomegranate. It's more of a tart pomegranate, but that could be the green apple that's being tart. There's tartness in here, little tarts just hanging around it, but it smells really good. Like, I wouldn't say I smell, you know, the cotton candy, but it's sweet and tart, and it's good, and I like it. Then we have Night of the Living Dead, and that is Satsuma Blonde Moment Vanilla Bean Noel Zucchini Bread. I have I believe it's a rose of this, or I know I have another one of this. It might be a leaf, and it feels weird to have something that is bubbly with zucchini bread, but I think I liked it. So this is I think it's a green, it's more of a green aqua. I don't know at this point. And then I think this might be her version of red. It could be pink. Man, is it dark in here. Well, hopefully that's brighter. Doesn't help me figure out what colors these are, but now you can see them a little better. So, it smells really good because I love her zucchini bread. It's basically, this one is more like a Satsuma and zucchini bread. It's not as Blonde Moment. Yeah, I'm really only smelling like a blood orange and zucchini bread kind of thing, so it smells really good. It smells better than the other one because, like I said, that just knowing that the fizzy is in there kind of weirds me out a little. Also, matchy much. That one smells really good though, so I'm glad I got this one. Then we have Rockford Peaches. I think this is like my third or fourth rose in this scent. And Rockford Peaches is Pink Chiffon Blushing Peaches Cotton Candy. And that is a orange on peach color. Very fitting. I would say this is more of my original assessment of Pink Chiffon and then Blushing Peaches Cotton Candy. I mean, you could smell the peaches in there, and you could smell like a really sweet candy smell, but it definitely has the Pink Chiffon. It's not as strong as the first one, but not as subdued as the second one. This is like the middle ground. It's like, it definitely has Pink Chiffon in it, but not as much Pink Chiffon as last time. It is still a great scent. Like, this would be a really good body care scent. I mean, since Pink Chiffon is body care, but this actually smells really good. So someday I'm actually going to melt these and I'll find out whether or not it actually smells good on warm. Then we have Ruby Slippers, which I've been wanting to try since I first heard about VCS and went through her extensive list. And Ruby Slippers is Ruby Red Grapefruit, Blood Orange, Sparkling Champagne, and Vanilla Bean Noel. That is a beautiful deep pink, hot pink color, and then a light blue. Also kind of matches the nails, because apparently I'm on a roll. I don't actually have much grapefruit scented stuff. Okay, I can't say what this smells like because this isn't a family program, but it's definitely not safe for work for the scent that I'm saying in my head. Like, I could smell something that smells good. I don't think I like her champagne scent. I think that might be it. But I can't. I can't. As of this moment, I can't smell that again. But that's all I'm gonna say. Next up is Tea Room. And Tea Room is almond tea cake orange black tea. This is another one I was really looking forward to ever since I found out I like tea and cakes. And this is like a really watery green and then a watery kind of yellow. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like this one. And to be fair, this might be a little bit of the bag that I'm getting, because I'm getting a hint of plastic from this one as well, so I might just be breathing in too hard. But I like this. This isn't my favorite tea and cakes because it has orange and that's different for me, or maybe it's because it has almond. It might be because it has almond and you can smell the almond a little more. But I love almonds, so I'm just saying it's different than the other tea and cake scents. So if you're looking for tea and cake and you get that from a lot of vendors, this doesn't smell like that one to me. It's probably more actual tea scented, like a real tea, but I only drink like very, very limited quantities of like iced tea, so it's been a while since I've had real tea. But I do like it. And then Yellow Submarine, which I love, which is pineapple birthday cake. And that is a nice light yellow with a blue. Yep, it's as awesome as ever. Because the pineapple it's almost candied. It's like, it's more candy than fresh. But that is totally fine with me because I would literally eat all the pineapple candy flavor things. So. And it has the birthday cake, but pineapple is first and foremost in this. So I love or like all of them. There were a couple, like the two that I was hoping the most for, which I'm slightly disappointed in. They're not bad, and I'm gonna sniff them again, but overall I definitely love this sampler. I mean, mostly because I have all these scents already. So be right back with the next. And I apologize for apologizing. I mean, I know this is supposed to be my honest reviews. It's just that you feel guilty for saying something that either someone likes the scent or that they put so much hard work into. And it's not that I've so many times I have liked something on first sniff and then I sniffed it again and I disliked it or I hated it. And then others that I've not really liked on first sniff, but then I grew to like it. So this is just my first impression on cold, and it could easily change. So just saying that, and I apologize for apologizing. Okay, let's get on to the next one. The next one was the vintage VCS sampler, and there are some ones that I've already had, but once again there were ones that I liked, so I was fine with getting multiples. Gotta flip this over so I can give you the scent descriptions. Alright, the first one is Cape Cod, and Cape Cod is just salty sea air, and that is a dusty blue and a grayish tan. And not really a fresh fan, but this actually smells pretty good. Like, this would be good mixed with something, maybe something fruity. But it actually does smell good. See, this is one of those things where, like, I know that I don't like fresh scents, but every once in a while there's just a really good one that actually surprises me. And as of right now, this one surprises me and smells pretty good. And I wouldn't mind mixing that with something. Who knows what? Who knows if I'll ever get around to it. But it's nice to know that my palette can expand. Alright, next up is Deco Girl, which I believe is new for this. It's new. And it is Watermelon Pomegranate Appletini. and it's purple with a green. Ooh, I like this. I'm smelling the pomegranate and like that candied watermelon. It's not full on bubblegum watermelon, but it's definitely more of a candied watermelon. And the appletini, I think I'm just smelling apple. I'm not really smelling, it almost smells like if you had a fizzy scent, but you took the fizz out of it, but it's not citrusy. So that was super helpful for you, I'm sure. And this would actually smell pretty good with the Cape Cod. So I like that one. You're never sure, because like appletini, like was that going to be alcoholic smelling or something? So I was worried about it, and plus watermelon's not my favorite, but that was actually really good. Next up is Drevin, which I think is new, but I'm not completely sure about that. And that's watermelon blue raspberry icy, and that is blue with a beautiful pink in the back, almost a purpley pink. And I smell the blue raspberry. Like if you've had those blue raspberry push pop, no, not push pops, but the blow pops, yeah. If you had those, that's what that smells like. I guess it could be the icy. It's been a long time since I had an icy. Man, do I miss those. And I used to get the blue ones too, so. I smell that the most. There is a hint of the watermelon, which is more of a watermelon bubblegum, but it's definitely more blue raspberry icy, and I love that. Alright, next up is Gilligans Island, which I do love, and that is Bahama Fizz Pineapple, and that is a nice yellow with a nice light blue, kind of a sea blue. It smells so good. Seriously, I think this was, I don't know if it was this restock, but it was a restock recently, and they had like a larger amount of this, and I so wanted it so badly. It might have been one of those, like duo loaves or duo blossom bars or something, but of course I couldn't buy that much. But I do want more of this because it smells so good. Because you can smell the pineapple, but you can smell like this deep coconut smell, like a toasted coconut almost, to me, in this one. And then you could just, it just smells like you're on a tropical island. Like pineapple, the coconut, but there's other richer fruits in there. Might not all be tropical fruits. It's just, it's really, really good. Then we have Jackie O's Post, which is Marshmallow Birthday Cake Noel Zucchini Noel. And that is a light tan and a creamy white. Oh, that is so good. I mean, we knew it would be, but it's just marshmallow heaven. And the zucchini isn't as strong in this one. It's more like a marshmallow, vanilla. It's like a bakery bomb kind of thing. But I could smell the zucchini in there. So that one is really, really good because I love her zucchini and I love Jackie O, so can't go wrong with that. Then we have Mr. Sandman, which is rosemary, mint, peppermint, eucalyptus, spearmint. And that is a aqua blue with a light aqua blue. If you ever want mint, I feel like Kirby's is the way to go because her mint goes down, like down your throat. It sits there for a while. It almost smells like vapor rub and twisted peppermint. I think that's what it smells like to me. It's very peppermint, spearmint, mint, but then it has that eucalyptus. So of course it's not my favorite. Well, I don't really like it. I don't dislike it, but I doubt I'll ever melt it. Then we have my favorite things, which is sweet strawberry fresh baked bread vanilla butter fudge. That is a green with a light purple. that was a good, I still have that peppermint in the back of my throat. It's kind of mixing up the scents a little bit, but the bread isn't yeasty, but it smells like maybe strawberry toast with like a vanilla icing, which of course would be gross in real life probably. But it smells like you had like strawberry jam on toast, and then for some reason you got some of that Pillsbury icing and you just drizzled that on there. Yeah, I would say that's what I'm smelling, with a little bit of peppermint. I hope that one didn't ruin me for the rest of this video. All smell is peppermint and everything. Alright, next up is Norma Jean, and she is Vanilla Bean Noel Cherry Marshmallow Coconut, and she's white with a beautiful deep pink. Beautiful. This is one I've never had, and I've been wanting to try, of course. I would say marshmallow coconut and then cherry. So, yep, and I like it. Really wish that peppermint wasn't still in the back of my throat, because I'm not smelling the cherry as strongly. It's more like marshmallow and a nice creamy coconut, but the cherry is in there. But like I said, at the moment, peppermint is still sort of winning out. Then we have, this is not gonna help, Pod People Stay at the Plaza Hotel, which is cactus and sea salt lemon mint leaf. And that is a nice green with a yellow. It smells like lemon mint leaf, and then like something really fresh. Not sure how I feel about it, but like, I love lemon mint leaf, but not sure about the cactus and sea salt part. I'll just have to sniff it again in a couple of weeks. Sure, my taste will have changed by then. But it's almost like if you had brushed your teeth with like the, you know, the minty kind of toothpaste, and then you went to the beach while doing that. I don't know. And we have Princess of Monaco, so get some more of that just in case. So lemon marshmallow, and that is a really light yellow and white. Trying to get a nice cleansing breath. This one is more mixed, like the marshmallow and the lemon is more integrated than in my loaf. That one was a little bit more lemony, but still so good. That's what's next. We got Tara Will Never Go Hungry Again, and that is Wildberry Mousse Marshmallow Zucchini bread. So obviously, I think I did mix this with something. I think it was Strawberry Fields Forever. Can't remember. Smelled really good. It smells really, really good. I'm not really smelling marshmallow. Yeah, I'm smelling marshmallow and zucchini. I'm smelling a fruit, but it smells more like strawberry. Like it was like blueberry, like not blueberry, sorry, like Bluebird Cafe, and then marshmallow and zucchini, more than wild berry at the moment. But it's definitely marshmallow and zucchini. Not overwhelming, because you definitely smell that fruit. It just smells more like a strawberry than a wild berry at the moment. But really good. And then we have Walk of Fame, which is strawberries and cream. And I really wanted to try this because it's just strawberries and cream. So that's, I don't think I have it. So it's a nice pink with a deep pink in the back. Oh, it smells so good. But it smells more like Bluebird Cafe with a little bit of cream added. Like you had Bluebird Cafe and you put some whipped cream in there. But it smells really good because that cream tones down the strawberry a little bit, so it's not quite candied anymore. Because I've always found that to be more, the Bluebird Cafe to be more candied strawberry than fresh strawberry. But I haven't really smelled a lot of straight strawberries from other vendors, so I couldn't say for sure. Then we have a rose of War of the Worlds, which was Serendipity, Fruit Loops, and Marshmallow. And this is a deep gray with a little hint of blue in there, it looks like, I think. And then purple. Just like the 4-pack. Oh, that smells so good. Serendipity is definitely first in this because you can definitely smell that creamy coconut with the cherry and the marshmallow, and then you can smell the Fruit Loops. I can smell. I don't know why I keep saying you. Third personing myself. I can really smell the. I can smell the Fruit Loops more in this one than I could in the 4-pack, but it still smells super awesome. They both smell super awesome. Alright, I think we're down to the last two. We'll always have 1927, which is a VCS Fruity Blend and Pink Strawberry Milk. And that is a aqua blue color and a kind of dusty pink. That smells really good. It smells like some kind of deeper fruit berries. Not fruit punch. Definitely got a little bit more of like a blackberry in there than a just strawberry and raspberry. Just smells so good. And I'm trying to figure out, I think it's pink sugar and strawberry milk. Because it has a hint of that, but I could just be projecting. I don't really smell the strawberry milk. It's more like a fruity blend with like a hint of a pink sugar. I'm not really smelling milk. And then the very final one is Ziegfeld's 15 Minutes. And that is Mulberry Pomegranate Fruity Loops, sorry. Oy. Luckily this is my last one. And that's a nice deep pink and a nice aqua color. My mom and my favorite colors. And I love this because I love 15 Minutes of Fame. I really, really wanted like a large amount of that. I might have even been in this order. They had a, I think it was this one because it was 15 Minutes of Fame and I think what, Holly Golightly or something. It was a cereal duo, I think in the Blossom bars. Really wanted to get that one. Hopefully they'll be in a unicorn loaf soon or something. This smells so good. Like, you can smell the Fruit Loops, but it's not really bakery because that mulberry and pomegranate, it just smells like if you had fruit punch but it didn't have any citrus, but then it did. I'm super helpful. It's like if you had your bowl of Fruit Loops, no milk in it, and then you had a juice, nice cold juice on the side of mulberry and pomegranate. It's like that. It's like the two things are separate, equal, not together, but blended well. Aren't you glad this is my last one? But that is seriously so good. So that was my entire order. Thank you so much for sitting through this very large, rambly weirdness of not helpful information and apologies. Hopefully I won't have any more apologies for a while. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll be back with another one. Bye!